all the policemen na karami-rami sa buong Pilipinas, bakit po pinili ni Debold Sinas si Colonel Garma? Meron po akong sagot dyan, Mr. Chair. And this is only my opinion, but based on the newspaper reports, based on the statements of Mayor Tommy Osmeña, lumalabas po, dumami ang extrajudicial killings nung si Colonel Ruyena Garma ay nandoon sa Cebu City. In short, kaya po pinili si Ruyena Garma ni General Debold Sinas para gamitin po si Colonel Garma ni Debold Sinas para sa extrajudicial killings against illegal drugs. In short, ginamit po si Colonel Garma ni Debold Sinas para sa war against drugs.
Madam Garma, nagkaroon ba ng kaso yung iyong asawa?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ano po yung kaso niya?
Mr. Chair,
Please reply.
it's not my case, Mr. Chair. It's his case.
Asawa mo siya eh. Di alam mo dapat. Ano yung naging kaso niya?
Rape, Mr. Chair.
Ano po?
I think it's rape,
Rape.
Mr. Chair.
And because of that, dapat ma-dismiss siya sa serbisyo?
If found guilty, Mr. Chair?
Was he dismissed from the service because of that case?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Hindi ka humingi ng tulong kasi ang tanong ni Honorable Luis Tro at si Honorable Zamora kung humingi ka ng tulong eh. Ang sagot mo, hindi. So you never asked help.
No, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Can I explain further, Mr. Chair?
Chairman.
Mr. Chair?
Please limit your answer on the question
Yes.
and the query of the
Yes.
interpellator,
Yes.
since the question is on that issue.
Yes,
So
Mr. Chair.
you are
Yeah.
not allowed to explore it anymore because that was already satisfied.
Okay,
You
Mr.
answer
Chair.
already satisfied the
Yes,
question
Mr.
of
Chair.
Congressman Acop. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So you never asked help from anybody
No, Mr.
regarding
Chair.
the case of your husband.
No, Mr. Chair.
And that was the reason why your marriage was annulled. According to reports na annulled
No.
yung marriage nyo.
That's not the main reason why
That's
I
not the
filed
main
for
reason,
annulment,
okay.
Mr. Chair.
I will
But
not
it is
venture
one of the
anymore.
reasons, Mr. Chair.
Now, when did you retire or optionally retire from the service?
June of 2019, Your Honor.
And when did you get appointed to the PCSO?
July 15, I think July 15, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Of 2019 also.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, ako, bilang kwan, napakabilis. Kare-retire mo lang ng June. Anong date ba sa June nung nag-retire ka?
Hindi ko na maalala. I cannot recall. I think it's 15, Your Honor, of June. I'm not sure, Mr. Chair, but it's the same year, Mr. Chair. It's
Kasi,
June of 2019.
Kung titignan po natin, Madam Garma, napaka-iksi yung kwan eh. Yung period when you optionally retired and when you got appointed to the PCSO. Para bang sinadya. Nag-retire ka optionally to get the post of General Manager of PCSO. Yun lang po yung tinutumbok ng mga katanungan. And this representation, I think, would also believe that na ikaw ay nag-optional retirement because you knew for a fact that you can get the position of the PCSO. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Acop. The next to interpolate is Congressman Johnny Pimentel. You are recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I would like to direct my questions to Colonel Ruyena Garma. Magandang umamba po, Colonel. Originally, you're for Cagayan, hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Saan po kayo nakatira ngayon?
Davao City, Your Honor.
So kailan po kayo nag-settle doon sa Davao City?
When I got married in 1998, Your Honor.
So in 1998, that would be right after your graduation sa PNPA. Ano ang nickname ninyo? Anong tawag ho sa inyo?
Yin po, Your Honor. Yin.
Okay, Yin. It was already asked earlier that you went to school at PNPA and then you graduated 1997, hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
At dito mo nakilala yung PDL na si Jimmy Fortaleza.
Yes,
Hindi
Your
po ba?
Honor.
Dito rin din po nakilala yung husband mo, si Chief Inspector Roland Villela, hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Dito rin nakilala niyo po si Colonel Hector Grijaldo.
Yes, Your Honor.
In short, ito po ang naging close mo na friends, including Jimmy Fortaleza, hindi po ba? Doon sa PNPA.
Your
Kasi
Honor.
binanggit ho nyo kanina, bumisita kayo, kayong lima, dapat bibisita kayo ng July 2016 kay Jimmy Fortaleza, eventually 3 na lang po kayo. So in short, doon sa PNPA, nagkakaibigan talaga kayo. The fact na binisita po ninyo si Jimmy Fortaleza, hindi po ba?
Magkakakilala, but not close. The term is,
Okay.
Mr. Chair.
Now, when you graduated in 1997, you were made to choose on what regions or what region you'd like to be assigned. And pinili po ninyo Davao, hindi po ba?
Region 11 was
Region
my
11.
first option, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, first option. Region 11, the headquarters of Region 11 is Police Regional Office is in Davao City. And I've seen that you have been in PNP service for the past or for 24 years, hindi po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Now, out of 24 years, would you say mga 70 to 80% na-assign po kayo sa Davao?
Yes.
Karamihan po, tinignan ko yung record ninyo, karamihan po ng assignment nyo sa Davao eh.
Yes,
You were
Mr.
briefly assigned in 2004 to 2007 as CIDG officer. Then in 2019, napunta ho kayo ng Cebu City, hindi po ba?
Yes, Mr.
Anong
Chair.
year po yun nung napunta po kayo sa Cebu City? Anong year? 2019 nung na-assign po kayo?
2018 to 2019, Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Now, under the local government code, it is very clear that the local chief executive, in this case, whether the mayor or the governor, will have to choose from the PNP, dun sa listahan nila, 3 names na gagawin nilang chief of police o provincial director. But in this case, I understand that that was not followed because even at the objection of Mayor Tommy Osmeña, nilagay ka pa rin ni Debold Sinas o Sinas ba yun, as chief of police. In short, hindi pinalo yung protocol, hindi po ba?
I do not know, Your Honor. I just received the orders, so I just assumed the
Because
post of city
Yin,
director.
according to
Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, according to newspaper reports, you were not in good terms with Mayor Tommy Osmeña. Kaya nag-object siya doon sa pagkalagay mo doon. Pero it doesn't matter whether it was Debold Sinas or whether it was approved. But the fact remains that when you were assigned in Cebu City, you had a relationship that is not really, in short, very cooperative with Mayor Tommy Osmeña. Dahil maraming mga pinalabas na mga newspaper reports regarding your relationship. In fact, ito po, this was taken from one of the newspaper. Cebu City Police Chief, Garna, Mayor Tommy Osmeña's hated but Duterte's trusted. So alam po yun, doon talaga sa buong Cebu City that Tommy Osmeña did not really like you as the Chief of Police. Bakit po hindi maganda ang relasyon ninyo ni Tommy Osmeña po?
Mr. Chair, nung first 1 week ko pa lang na-assign as city director, I was OIC. Marami na po ako nakitang hindi tamang nangyayari sa Cebu City Police Office. One example is yung pag-dispatch po ng SWAT team. Ginagawang patrol. Pinapapatrol sa gabi. And I have no control over SWAT team of Cebu City Police Office because it is the command center of the LGU that dispatches them anytime at their, kung gusto lang po nila. So dun po, nakita ko na there's something wrong. This is not correct. So I made a memo or instruction from now on. This is special weapons unit, kasi highly specialized po to eh. Hindi dapat dinidispatch as patrollers.
Mr. Chair,
nagpapatrol.
is that the only reason? Yung pag-dispatch ng SWAT, yung pinag-aawayan ninyo ni Mayor Tommy Osmeña?
Isa po yan sa pinakamalaki po. Sa tingin ko lang po, Mr. Chair.
Hindi
Kasi-
kaya Yin or Colonel Garma ang pinakakalaking issue ninyo is because of the extrajudicial killings that happened when you were the Chief of Police of Cebu City?
I don't...
Could that be the reason why Mayor Tommy Osmeña does not like you? Because when you were assigned in Cebu City, there were many extrajudicial killings that happened. Babasahin ko po, Mr. Chair. Ayon din po kay dating Cebu City Mayor Osmeña, this is according to newspaper reports, na naging out of control daw po ang extrajudicial killings noong si Colonel Regina Garba na po ang umupo bilang director ng Cebu City Police Office. In fact, Mayor Tommy Osmeña condemned the extrajudicial killings at saka he is adamant that nangyari po itong mga extrajudicial killings nung kayo na po ang naging chief of police. Hindi po ba?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, Colonel Garma, kilala niyo ho ba itong si Yong Huli?
No, Your Honor.
To refresh your memory, Colonel Garma, itong si Yong Huli was a suspected drug lord in Cebu City. Siya po ay pinatay ng 4 identified gunmen sa loob ng isang motel nung kayo po ay city director. Habang kayo po ay city director.
Wala akong maalala. Wala akong maalala.
Colonel Garma, kilala niyo po ba itong si Junko Humada? Naalala niyo po ba ito? Junko Hamada.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, to refresh the memory of Colonel Garma, since he was the chief of police of Cebu City at that time, si Junko Hamada ay isang foreign national na napatay po ng mga PNP operations under your watch against illegal drugs nung kayo po ay director ng Cebu City. Hindi niyo po ba natatandaan itong mga insidente na ito?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, kanina po tinanong ni Congresswoman Pami Zamora, why of all the policemen na karami-rami sa buong Pilipinas, bakit po pinili ni Debold Sinas si Colonel Garma? Meron po akong sagot dyan, Mr. Chair. And this is only my opinion, but based on the newspaper reports, based on the statements of Mayor Tommy Osmeña, lumalabas po, dumami ang extrajudicial killings nung si Colonel Regina Garma ay nandoon sa Cebu City. In short, kaya po pinili si Regina Garma ni General Debold Sinas para gamitin po si Colonel Garma ni Debold Sinas para sa extrajudicial killings against illegal drugs. In short, ginamit po si Colonel Garma ni Debold Sinas para sa war against drugs. Ngayon, dito po tayo sa nangyari sa Pcol. Kilala niyo po ba si SPO4 Arthur Narsoles?
Yes, Your Honor.
Paano niyo nakilala si SPO4 na Arthur Narsoles?
Nakilala ko po sa IDG when I was assigned way back 2005. Your
Hanggang
Honor.
kailan po?
Until 2008, Your Honor.
After 2008, wala na ho kayong contact ni SPO4 Artnar Soles?
Meron, Your Honor.
So kailan yung nag-contact uli kayo? Kasi sinasabi ho lang niya 2005 to 2008. Or talagang kaibigan niyo si Artnar Soles and from time to time, nagkikita kayo, nag-uusap kayo, nagtatawagan po kayo. So in short, since the time that you met Artnar Soles, he has become your close friend, hindi po ba?
No, Your Honor.
Saan po naka-assign si SPO4 na Artnar Soles?
CIDG 11, Your Honor.
CIDG 11, under the command of then Colonel Edelberto Leonardo, hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
At that time, kayo po ay Chief of Police ng Santa Ana or Sasa Police Station? You were assigned in Davao City between 2011 to 2016 in different capacities.
Yes,
Hindi
Your
po ba?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So si Artnar Soles was assigned in CIDG po during that time also, hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Kayo po ba, Colonel Garma, na-assign po kayo sa CIDG sa Davao City?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, you were assigned in Davao City. Kasi
Yes.
kanina hindi ho klaro yun eh. Anong year po na-assign po kayo sa CIDG ng Davao City?
I think that was, Your Honor, that was 2005, maybe July or of 2005 until 2008, Your Honor.
So in the year 2016, you were never assigned sa CIDG, Colonel Garma?
2016, no, Your Honor.
2016,
No, Your Honor.
were you never assigned
Never, Your
in
Honor.
CIDG
Never, Your Honor.
of Davao City?
Never, Your Honor.
Never, okay. Colonel Leonardo, kilala ho niyo ba si Colonel Garma?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Madalas ho kayo magkita?
Nung araw po, Mr. Chair, madalas kami.
Bumibisita din po siya sa CIDG station, sa opisina niyo, hindi po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair, meron po mga panahon.
So you really know Colonel Garma?
Yes, sir.
Is she
Mr. Chair.
involved in the operations of the CIDG?
CIDG when I cannot recall of any instance that
Mr. Chair, may I
Mr.
remind
Chairman.
the legal counsel not to quote, kasi very important ito, very crucial to eh. There are corroborative statements of the different resource persons and we want to establish the link of these personalities. Colonel Leonardo, sabi niyo noon, kilala ho niyo si Colonel Garma. Tapos madalas ho si Colonel Garma sa CIDG station, hindi po ba?
nagpupunta po siya, Mr. Chair.
Bakit? Ano hong pakay niya, Colonel Garma? Colonel Leonardo. O Commissioner rather, Leonardo.
Mr. Chair, magkakakilala po kami, Mr. Chair.
So from time to time, bumibisita po siya sa CIDG station.
may mga instances na
Was this a
natatandaan.
personal visit or more an official visit? There were concerns regarding operations of the CIDG or there were orders from higher ups? O ano hong pinag-uusapan niyo pag bumibisita po si Colonel Garma?
Meet and greet lang po, Mr. Chair. Kasi po, nasa isang compound po kami before sa Davao City Police Office. Isang compound lang po yon, nandun sa
So in
loob ng
short,
city.
dahil pero kayo po ay mga pulis, kayo po ay mga operatives, hindi po maiwasan natin na nag-uusap-usap din po kayo ng mga operations, hindi po ba? Ano yun? That is
Possibly, Mr. Chair.
That is peer group, hindi po ba? Kung ang mga kapulisan, anong pinag-uusapan ng operation, mga congressman, pinag-uusapan, anong batas ang gagawin, o kung usually ganun yan po nangyayari. So may pagkakataon na pinag-uusapan noon ninyong operations, hindi po ba?
Wala po kasi akong matandaan, Mr. Chair, na nakapag-usap ako tungkol
Okay,
sa
anyway,
operation,
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Inamin na ho kanina ni Colonel Garma that there was a time in July of 2016 na pumunta siya doon sa opisina mo, nandun po kayo, nandun po din bumisita si Colonel Padilla. Hindi po ba?
Pasensya na po, Mr. Chair. Hindi ko po matandaan yung instance na kami nagkita ni
Commissioner Leonardo,
Colonel
remember
Padilla.
that you're under oath.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Hindi ko po
There
matandaan
are
po.
two persons here testifying that you had a meeting in CIDG against only you. And yung isa sinumpaang salaysay pa, and kanina si Colonel Garma sinabi, indeed, she was there, kayong tatlo, ito, na lang ang pag-usapan natin. The fact remains na doon sa CIDG, Davao Station, nagkasama-sama kayong tatlo. Yung pong sinabi ni Colonel Padilla, yun din pong sinabi ni Colonel Garma, Colonel Leonardo, o Commissioner Leonardo rather.
Mr. Chair, ang totoo po, wala po talaga akong matandaan na instance that we, together with two of them,
Totoo po ba yun, Colonel Garma? Sabi nyo kanina, it's on record, Mr. Chair, that Colonel Garma stated that she went to the office of Commissioner Leonardo in the presence of Colonel Padilla. And it is on record. Colonel Garma, sino po talaga nagsasabi ng totoo nito?
Mr. Chairman, can I interject?
With the indulgence of Congressman
Yes, yes.
Pimentel,
Of course.
SDS Gonzales, you are recognized.
Mr. Chairman, based on the affidavit of, second supplemental affidavit of Superintendent Gerardo Padilla, pwede niyo bang basahin itong number 5 na salaysay niyo? Comsec, pakibigay lang po para yung tanong ni Congressman Pimentel malinawan. Thank you po.
Excuse me, may I know who that gentleman is behind Colonel Leonardo?
Mr. Chair, for the information of this honorable committee, Mr. Chair, we have sent an email stating that I'll be attending with my counsel, Mr. Chair.
So he is your counsel.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Can you please enter your appearance before this committee, and please be advised that you're only limited to advising your client his rights, not to coach your client. Please enter your appearance, attorney.
Good morning, Your Honors. Respectfully entering my appearance as counsel for Commissioner Leonardo, I am Attorney Aguinaldo Sepner, Your Honor, from Scott Law Firm and Associates.
Okay, thank you. Please proceed, Congressman Gonzales.
Yes, binigay ko po yung salaysay kay Comsec para basahin po ni Chief Superintendent Padilla, yung number 5.
In number 5, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, bago mangyari ang pagpatay,
Pwede pakilakas lang po, Colonel Padilla.
bago mangyari ang pagpatay sa tatlong Chinese drug personalities, nakadetain sa nasabing piitan ay tinawagan ako ni Colonel Edelberto Leonardo at sinabi na pumunta ako sa Davao CIDG station. Pagdating ko sa station ay nandoon na si Colonel Garma. Kinausap ako ni Colonel Leonardo ang mga 30 minutes at sinabi na papatayin na namin ang tatlong Chinese na nandoon sa Davao Prison and Penal Farm. Mag-cooperate ka na lang habang kami ay nag-uusap, ay pinangakuan niya ako ng promotion.
Thank you, Colonel Padilla. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Congressman Pimentel. Yun po, pinabasa ko lang po.
Mr. Chair, doon na nga tayo pinatatunguhan. Very important itong meeting na nangyari ng July 2016 wherein Colonel Garma and Colonel Leonardo and Colonel Padilla were present. Dahil dito na po nagawa ang plano istitaiya para patayin po yung tatlong Chinese prisoners. And that is why somebody is lying here, Mr. Chair. Ulitin ko po, Colonel Leonardo, Ito, binasa na po ni Colonel Padilla yung sinumpaang salaysay niya na nagkita po talaga kayo doon sa opisina. Pinatunayan po ni Colonel Garma, although iba ang version niya, pero the fact remains na pinatunayan niya na nagkita kayong tatlo doon sa opisina mo. Commissioner Leonardo, tanungin ko po kayo, totoo po ba na nagkita-kita kayo doon?
Mr. Chair, gaya po na sinabi ko, hindi ko po matandaan na nagkita-kita kami tatlo doon po. Pero si Colonel Garma, may mga instances na natanda ko nagkita po kami, Mr. Chair.
So, are you denying that Colonel Padilla was never in your office?
Mr. Chair, hindi ko nga po siya kilala, Mr. Chair.
Sige.
Totoo lang po.
Punta muna tayo dito sa pagbisita ni Colonel Garma. Sinabi po ninyo kanina, Colonel Garma, based on your statement, Mr. Chair, na bumisita po kayo kay Jimmy Fortaleza, nakaklase po ninyo sa PNPA. Dapat po 5 kayo ang bibisita, pero ang nangyari 3 na lang po kayo, hindi po ba? Si Colonel Villela, kayo at saka si Colonel Grijaldo ba yun?
Yes, Mr.
Oh.
Yes, Your Honor.
That was sometime in July 2016, hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, nung binisita po ninyo si Jimmy Fortaleza, ano ho bang pinapag-usapan ninyo?
Kahit ano lang po, Mr. Chair. Naalala namin yung cadetship namin, mga kung ano-ano lang po. Random.
After meeting with Jimmy Fortaleza in July 2016, nagkita po ba kayo uli?
No, Your Honor.
Tinawagan mo ba siya?
No, Your Honor.
Babasahin ko lang po yung sinumpaang salaysay ni Jimmy Fortaleza. Nung bumisita si Colonel Garma, ito po ay very clear na bumisita kayo, hindi po ba inaamin ho nyo yun?
Yes,
Ang kasama
Your Honor.
nyo si Colonel Villela and Grijaldo. Ito, sa number 4, nung bumisita po kayo, tinanong nyo nasaan na yung 3 Chinese na inakasuhan ng illegal drugs. Hindi po ba?
No, Your Honor.
Jimmy, nandito ka naman, Mr. Chair, nandito si Jimmy. Sinumpaang salaysay mo to. Pwede kang kasuhan ng perjury nito. Sinasabi mo rito, nung bumisita si Colonel Garma, ay tinanong ka, merong operasyon dito at nasaan itong mga Chinese prisoners. Hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
At sinabihan ka rin niya na meron silang operation. Hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then sometime nung August 8, 2016, Mr. Chair, or prior to August 8, 2016, Mr. Chair, tinawagan ka ni Colonel Garma at kinausap ka at inutusan ka na sabihin, kakausapin niya si Colonel Padilla. Hindi po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
At pagkatapos ng tawag na yon, pumunta ka kay Colonel Padilla at binigay mo yung cellphone, tapos nag-usap po sila. Nandun ka nung nag-usap sila sa telepono ni Colonel Garma. Hindi
Yes,
po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ngayon, ano ba ang pinag-usapan ninyo, Colonel Garma, nung tumawag ka kay Colonel Padilla?
Hindi po ako tumawag sa kanya, Mr. Chair. Your Honor.
Colonel Padilla, sinumpaang salaysay ho ninyo ito. 2 affidavit po na sinabit ninyo na dito sa paragraph 5. Tumawag po sa inyo si Colonel Garma at ito po ang sinabi ni Colonel Garma. May mga tao kami dyan na gagawa at huwag mo na questionin, and whether you like it or not, we will operate and do not interfere. Baka madamay pa pamilya mo. In short, you were already giving instructions to Colonel Padilla na merong ang operasyon yon. What we mean by operation, tinanong ko na si Colonel Padilla niya nung huling hearing, ay papatayin niya yung tatlong Chinese prisoner. Ngayon, after nung nag-usap na kayo ni Colonel Padilla at ni Colonel Garma, doon na pinatawag ni Colonel Leonardo si Colonel Padilla at doon na kayo nagkita doon sa CIDG station na kung saan sinabi din ni Commissioner Leonardo, Colonel Padilla, huwag ka nang makialam, meron kaming operation dyan. Hindi po ba?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, sa insidenteng ito po, it has all the footprints, fingerprints, quote-unquote, so to say, of Colonel Garma. Actually, Colonel Garma, lahat ng utos, even to SPO4 Art Narsoles, nanggaling ho sa inyo. After ng meeting ho ninyo ni Colonel Padilla, ni Commissioner Leonardo, doon na nyo inutusan si Art Narsoles, who is very close to you, para puntahan si Leopoldo Tan at inutusan na patay na yung tatlong Chinese. Hindi po ba?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, there are 1, 2, 3 statements from resource persons which is under oath against the statement of Colonel Garma which is not even under oath. Sino po ba ang papaniluhaan natin? Yung nagbigay ng sinumpaang salaysay o yung isang tao who has always been denying of her involvement in this incident? It is very clear, Mr. Chair, that somebody is not telling the truth in this interpellation. And I believe that Colonel Garma, siya po ang nagdirektor nitong incident nito, siya po ang nakakaalam. He had contacts with Jimmy Fortaleza, he had contacts with Colonel Padilla. Ito po mga sinumpaang salaysay. So I believe, Mr. Chair, that Colonel Garma is lying to her teeth. Yun lang naman po ang gusto naming malaman. Ito pa, Mr. Chair. Na-establish na po natin sino po nagsisinungaling dito. It is perceived, not only in Davao City, but in the ranks of policemen, among your peers, that you are very close to President Duterte. Is that true?
That is their perception, Mr. Chair.
Pero that perception is believable, Colonel Garba and Mr. Chair. Why? Yung pag-appoint ho sa inyo ng PCSO, hindi ho ordinaryong trabaho yan that you just go for a job interview, you just apply for a position. We know very well that the position of PCSO is a presidential appointee, and we know very well in the government that if you are not close to that powers pabi, you will never be appointed. Kahit po wala ho tayong application form, kahit po walang a job interview, pag malapit ka po sa appointing authority, you will be appointed. So yung perception po na malapit po kayo, totoo po yun. Hindi totoo, hindi haka-haka. Because kung hindi po kayo malapit kay former President, you will never be appointed as PCSO. Hindi po ba?
Possible, Mr. Chair.
Do you think, Colonel Garma, kung hindi kayo malapit kay Duterte, ma-appoint ho kayo as PCSO? Hindi po mangyayari yung Colonel Garma. Alam ho natin, even up to the Assistant Secretary level, to the USEC level, you must be very close to the powers that be. And in that case, you were appointed because of your close relationship with the former president.
Congressman Pimentel, if I may interject, kay Colonel Garma, yung bang pagkakataon na, di ba, sinabi mo na in-applyan mo yung posisyon
Yes, Mr. Chair.
na as General Manager ng
Yes.
PCSO.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
During that time, was the position of General Manager vacant when you applied for the position?
Ano po, parang there are news articles na
So in other words,
Tatanggalin.
hindi ho siya vacant.
natatanggalin na, magre-resign na.
So merong news article na tatanggalin siya.
Yes, during those time
Who was
po.
the General Manager at that
I
time?
think it's General Balutan, Mr. Chair. I'm not sure kung natanggal na or there's an article that he will be removed.
General Balutan.
Yeah, yes,
And
Mr. Chair.
when you applied, submitted your resume and your application kay Senator Bongo, hindi pa siya bakante.
I cannot recall anymore kung
Anong-
nabakante na, Mr. Chair. I'm not really sure of the date, but I'm very sure I submitted my application. That was November, first week of November 2018, Mr. Chair.
2018.
Yes.
But that time, have you already resigned from
Not
PNP?
yet. No, Mr. Chair.
So nag-apply ka as General Manager ng PCSO na wala pang vacancy yung GM position at nasa active service ka pa.
I'm not sure if it is vacant, Mr. Chair, or there's an article it's going to be vacant.
So
So I'm
that's-
sure alam ko po na parang matatanggal na o natanggal because under investigation na po. And
Yung kay General Balutan
yung
time.
position,
Okay.
yes, Mr. Chair.
So sa madaling sabi, Colonel Garma, during the time, because you're not sure yet whether kasi meron ng, I think, investigation nga, tama, no? Kay
Yes, Mr. Chair.
General Balutan that time, in-applyan mo na, anticipating na matatanggal si General Balutan.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, is that a correct assumption?
Yes,
pangalawa,
yes, Mr. Chair.
You're not yet sure kung tatanggapin yung application mo as the PCSO General Manager that time kasi ongoing investigation and you were still in active service.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, sige. Thank you, Colonel Garma.
Mr.
Congressman
Chairman.
Pimentel.
Mr. Chairman,
With the indulgence of Congressman Pimentel. Yes, Congressman.
if I may be allowed, just to interject. Colonel Garma, may nakikita lang kasi akong mga inconsistencies doon sa testimonies mo. Dati po kasi akong gobernador at nagtrabaho sa lokal na pamahalaan.
Yes.
At alam naman po natin na hindi po na ipepwesto ang mga pulis kung unang-una, hindi po muna to is sinasang-ayunan ng mga chief executives. Nabanggit po kanina na sa maraming palipat-lipat po ninyo ng iba't ibang mga pwesto dahil daw po ito lamang sa due to merit. This is a fact that you stated.
Yes, Your Honor.
However, the places that you went to are plum areas. From Davao City, you were transferred to Cebu City. Those are plum cities to be placed under your direct supervision. And without intervention or influence from those that decide, those are very difficult positions to attain, Colonel Garma. So are you still suggesting to this committee that it is only because of merit, that's why you gained those appointments and not through personal relationships?
Mr. Chair, I never asked for positions. Hindi po ako lumalapit kahit kanino
Okay. Okay lang po.
Pagkuha ng
Okay lang
position,
po, okay
Mr.
lang po.
Chair.
Kasi sa akin kanina, nabanggit nyo, Colonel Garma, ang pinakamahalaga sa inyo ay yung kapakanan ng anak ninyo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kaya po kayo nag-resign.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kung pinahalagahan nyo po yung kapakanan ng anak ninyo, bakit po ilalagay nyo sa alanganin na sitwasyon ang buhay ng anak ninyo na wala po kayong trabaho? Kasi kung magre-resign po kayo, wala po kayong pagkakakitaan. Kung magre-resign po kayo, paano po yung pangsuporta ninyo sa anak ninyo?
Mr. Chair, that is why I applied November of 2018 when the President announced that I will replace General Manager Balutan sometime March of 2019.
So therefore, yeah, I know
That was the
that's what I'm
sign.
driving at,
Yes,
Colonel
Mr. Chair.
Garma. Yun po yung point ko.
Opo.
Kasi kung talagang totoo kayo sa posisyon na pinangangalagaan nyo yung anak ninyo, hindi nyo siya ilalagay sa alanganin.
Yes, Mr.
At
Chair.
tiwala kayo na pag nag-resign kayo, which was a gamble, given that you had 10 more years of active service, which was a gamble, you were sure in your heart that you will not put the welfare of your daughter in any harm. Therefore, you applied for the position of PCSO. A position so plumb and so sweet that only the handpicked chosen one of the president will be given. So Colonel Garma, I want to ask you again, how do you explain or characterize your relationship with the former president?
It is very professional, Mr. Chair.
Very professional.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So meaning, in many times and many occasions, nag-uusap kayo.
May I be clarified kung anong pag-uusap yun, Mr.
Nag-uusap.
Chair? Only when necessary, job-related, Mr. Chair.
Okay. That's it. That's all my point, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to put that in the records kasi lang medyo inconsistent ng yung mga nasabi po ninyo, Colonel Garma. Maraming salamat.
Mr. Chair, can I proceed? Malapit na ako matapos. There are two more points that I would like to drive at and emphasize. First point is that there was indeed a close contact or several contacts between Colonel Garma and Jimmy Fortaleza. Ang una pong pag-uusap nila noong July 2018, nung bumisita po si Colonel Garma kay Jimmy Fortaleza kasama si Colonel Villela and Colonel Grijaldo. Ito po ay inamin po ni Colonel Garma kanina po, 2 beses niyo po inamin na it's true that nakipagkita siya kay Jimmy Fortaleza. At doon sa pagkikita po, sinabihan niya si Jimmy Fortaleza na magkakaroon po ng operation sa Davao Penal Colony. Yung pangalawang contact po nila, nangyari po nung tinawagan niya si Jimmy Fortaleza po at nakiusap siya na dalhin yung cellphone para makausap ni Colonel Garma si Colonel Padilla. At doon sinabihan din si Colonel Padilla ni Colonel Garma na may operation doon at huwag sila makailam. Pangalawang beses po yon. Ang pangatlong beses po, tumawag po uli si Colonel Garma noong August 8, 2016 kay Jimmy Fortaleza. And then sinabihan niya si Jimmy Fortaleza, this could be probably after the meeting in CIDG station, after the plan was hatched. Sinabihan niya, Bok, ako na bahala. May mga tao na kami dyan. Probably, I assume that this was after na nakontak na si Leopoldo Tan and si Magda Daro na patay na nga yung Chinese prisoners. So, there were already 3 occasions wherein Colonel Garma had a contact with Jimmy Fortaleza and personally talking to Jimmy Fortaleza whether on the phone o dun sa Pcol. Ang pang-apat po, nung August 11 na. Nung pinasok na po yung 3 bilanggo na Chinese na para patayin, tumawag din po ulit si Colonel Garma kay Jimmy Fortaleza at sinabayhan, huwag mong pabayaan yung 3 bilanggo, bigyan mo, alagaan mo, bigyan mo ng pagkain. So it's very clear, Mr. Chair, that it was Colonel Garma who was directing everything to kill these 3 Chinese nationals. Ngayon, I'd also like to establish a point wherein doon sa affidavit ni Joby Espinido that during the war against drugs, there indeed was a reward system. Kung makapatay ang pulis ng mga drug lord or whatever na involved sa kaso ng droga, there was a reward system wherein binibigyan ang pulis na nakapatay ng 20,000. Now accordingly, nanggaling sa STL yung pondo na ibayad doon sa mga reward sa mga pulis. Colonel Garma, totoo po ba na nanggaling ang pera para sa reward system? Nanggaling po ba sa STL?
No, Your
Nung kayo po ay
Honor.
nakaposisyon?
No, Your Honor.
Pero inaamin ho ninyo na noong November 2021 and during your stint as STL ahead, nagbibigay po kayo ng pondo sa PNP, hindi po ba? It's on record. You gave 22 million pesos to PNP na ang pera galing sa STL.
That is charge to charity fund. There is a board resolution and the STL IRR provides for it that we provide a portion of the charity fund to the Philippine National Police and NBI for medical programs, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, prior to your stint, Colonel Garma, yung STL operations po, sinuspend ho yun. But in 2019, nung umupo kayo, nilift ho ninyo yung suspension, hindi po ba?
No, Mr. Chair.
Well, on records, nakalagay po dito, kayo ho nag-lift ng suspension ng STL operations.
Yeah, it was lifted. No, it was suspended during my time, Your Honor, and it was lifted during my time, Your Honor.
Bakit ho ninyo suspend?
It was suspended because during the time when I assumed as the General Manager of PCSO, almost 1/2 of STL agents po ay may utang sa PCSO. More than 5 billion.
Pero kayo din po ang nag-lift, hindi po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair, after the implementing rules and regulations was approved by the Office of the President, Mr.
Sa
Chair.
tingin niyo, Madam Garma, hindi kaya yung binibigay niyong pera sa PNP, sa NBI, ay nagamit as a reward dun sa mga nakapatay ng mga drug lord?
Hindi po pwede yun, Mr. Chair.
Kasi po, kayo na po nagsabi sa isang interview noon na ang income na generated sa STL and Lotto ay nagbibigay po kayo ng portion sa NBI and PNP bilang reward sa mga efforts nila na labanan ang underground illegal gambling and illegal drugs. Hindi po ba?
No, Mr. Chair. It's not a reward, Mr. Chair. It's to fund their medical programs, and it's very clear in the charter, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I have no further question.